Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us at the 2024 WPA Heyball Parasport Championships. As each gentleman lag for the break, Andrej Gronstaj versus Geoff Middleton. We got ourselves a good one here, about to get started. This will be the conclusion of the match today. Tomorrow we'll be going through the loser side bracket of the men's standing and the men's wheelchair division. So stay tuned for that. That starts tomorrow at 10 a.m. And there was 63 total matches today that were played at this event. I'm joined in the booth with Scott Simonetti, who will be calling the shots. Good evening, Scott. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine. Caught me off guard there, but we're all back like Daniel gave you. We got Geoff going against Andrej. Very good players from what I heard, both of them, and no nicknames. It's Geoff and Andrej. Fair enough. Still got a couple seconds here. Just getting Alice, our referee. Alice is Chinese, but she says, I live in Australia. And our timekeeper, I apologize to her, but I was saying Jana with a J. It's spelt with a J, but it's said Jana. Jana is from South Africa. And we're about to get started. We'll shake the hands. And the clock's going to start. And it looks like we got Andrej with the break. Bring it down to that regular view there, Daniel. Okay. Straight away. Head up on the one. Pretty good break. But dry. Alice is going to deal with the rack. Here we go. Going to bring Geoff to the table. Okay, watch the cue ball. That's going to be ball in hand going to Andrej. Just in case you're just joining us, this is a race to 7. So if we finish that race to 7 within the 2-hour time limit, we'll have our winner. Otherwise, it will be whoever has the most score, or highest score, I should say, at the end of 2 hours. Then there's a tie break, but Daniel knows about that. He's going to wait till this rack is over to tell you. Geoff takes the solids. Okay, first shot, first game, you know, gotta get maybe the nerves out. It is the stream table. It is the championships. Puts Geoff with very limited. I don't think you could see the 13. Okay, he was trying to get that send it up table, but got caught by the side. Looking at that 2-ball, tough. This is a little better. Tougher shot. I'm going to see where this lands up. Hopefully it doesn't glue up. Still okay. But it gives a real good look for Geoff now to get rolling. Maybe if he comes into this cluster, but I think he could drop past towards the 8 ball and get the pink 12 in the side. If he wants to roll, he might draw into it. I think the roll's there. Good play. Good speed. All right. Got perfect on where he wanted to be. Not sure if he could draw back in the same pocket to 13. I have to check on that. It's tighty, tighty. Pretty good view. Very nice. Gets back in line. Probably to go to this 15. Top right with the 9. Good stroke, but definitely brought it all the way down. Good pattern. Nice angle. Played a 14 down bottom right. Coming off of this bottom ball. Just up into that gap between the 4. Easy with the fingers, Daniel. But that's going to bring Andrej back. Much better view. He probably, I don't think he has to break these up on that cluster that we see being blocked by his elbow. One looks good. Okay, it was close, but mission accomplished. He left tough shots all the way around. Actually has coverage with the 4. Has a nice 1 ball. There is a lane here. It's a pretty good lane. Straight shooter, Geoff. I think if he's got enough. Good hit. I think he's got good cover. He got lucky with a 15, staying close enough to cover. Maybe bottom right for your 8 ball. Get into end game. Okay, just a little too much pocket. Cue ball is to a rail, which is good. Long and straight for Geoff. I think he plays it. Slow roll. 14, side pocket. Okay, safety game. Good shot. Excellent, excellent. Wiggles the 14 over by the pocket. Was hoping for maybe a little bit more coverage, but covers the 6 coming down. Okay, good cue ball. Here's the same shot, opposite side, probably with the 15 cue ball coming right back where he's at. Pretty good. Gets a lot of the pocket. I don't know if he leaked. He might have leaked the 2. Looks like it. Okay, gets it to wiggle by the 1. Same thing, cue ball down bottom rail would be nice. Okay, center table 6 can't hurt you too much. Was going to give Geoff a nice shot to pocket a ball and have your position. Could be a game winner, but I don't think Geoff wants to go up table. bad. Pretty good shot. That one is testy, that if you want to go try and shoot at it, that side pocket, you're going to feel it. Maybe cause a bad stroke. Straight up bank. Okay. He was trying to move the cue ball. He definitely cut the angle on the 15, which ain't bad. But cue ball, I think you want a little bit more down towards the bottom rail. Better look at this for Geoff. He's going to fire at it. Good stroke. I think he's going to try and draw it towards your 8 for the 14 top right, but I'm not sure. Yeah, he tried to kind of move it over there. It was kind of straight and flat, but took a good stroke. Andrej's got this same looking one ball. I don't know if he could get to the 4, but the 1 feels like he might be playing with a little fire. That might be a foul. Not sure. All right, so it was a good hit. $15 must go. I think he does go. Yeah, he had a good 15. Still kept that angle on the 1, but I think it's cuttable if he wants to. But I think Andrej's going to pump the 4 in. The slow roll is there, but I think you sting this, try and make it in. Like a firmer stroke. Good. Nice. Simple enough. Want a little bit more out. Still okay. Smooth stroke. Double check, and he feels that sharper angle. I think he can control it with, speed. Speed control. Alright, that little tough little angle, kind of didn't fit his eye right there and caused him to hit it a little bit cautious. Easy cue ball. That is perfect. Interesting to see how you play this, how Geoff plays with this, the bridge. Does he go forward and try and go past that 6, or does he sting it and straight across like where the break line is? I think the break line. Yeah. Yeah, that's got loose on him, but maybe he's okay. Can't imagine him playing for it to be on the rail. Nice stroke. Gotta get a lift. Needs that ball to come up. Getting stuck on that bottom rail is not good. Andrej's going for this. Interesting. I think that's too good a look. I don't know if I want to let Geoff just swing at this, or at least be able to float it so easily. Like straighter would have been better. Good shot. Yeah, just a little bit too much view, I think, for Geoff. But it is going to give Geoff a 1-0 lead. We're going to have to fix that scoreboard there, buddy. There we go. Geoff, he says, I asked him how he spells it, and he says he spells it Geoff, but It said with the J, and I said, okay. And Andrej, just plain old Andrej. But 1-0. Alice is going to rack these balls. Daniel's going to give you info about something.
Thank you guys for joining us here on the Omega Billiard TV coverage and broadcast of the 2024 WPA Joy Heyball event. We're coming to you live from Los Angeles, California, home of the 2028 Olympics. Be held here in 2028. Be good to see Pool be able to have a chance to compete at that level. Big shout out to these parasport athletes making it out and showcasing their skills here on this 9-foot Joy table. Joy brought in 26 of these tables. They're nice 3-inch slates. Ultimate playing conditions and quality is something that Joy really stands for. Big thanks to their sponsorship and the WPA here. Andrej trailing by 1, looking to get back into it here as we got a lot of pool left to play.
Okay, thank you for all that good info there, Daniel. We got Geoff to break, up 1-0. Daniel's the cameraman, so whatever you're seeing, you got to thank him. I got the easy part of this job, believe me. But he does make a ball on the break. Alice swipes away the rack, and we're back to play. Still haven't had a break and run. I'm rooting for you, Geoff. I still think I like stripes. I'm sure he's just mapping it out. I think, okay, I'm always wrong. I think he's going at the 4. Yeah. Alright, so table's still open for Andrej down a game. Just underway, 1-0. Might have got away with that with the 13. I'm not sure if it passes the 11. Is it forcing a combo? He tried and got it. There's plenty of room. Alright. Just a little miss. That was maybe a little tough bridge. It was close to that 8 ball. Brings the 9 down to sit on this bottom rail. Not very good. As a result, overall, yeah, not very good. Spin cut for Geoff. Okay, still got to find that eye to see that angle. It's probably second or third shot. He just ain't seeing that edge a little bit. Just got to make a little adjustment. But he keeps missing the shot the same way, you know what I mean? So a little adjustment, he'll be locked in. At least I think so. Andrej gonna float this. Cue ball control. Perfect speed. Alright, now the table's pretty open for Geoff. If he replaces that, this, makes that 4 ball along the way, that 8 opens up to that side. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's plan B. I have to take the 4. Got a 6 ball that goes. Yeah, the 4 is too easy to pass up. Get you right on the 7. Okay, same over. Not cut enough. Everything else is looking good. He's going to get those shots down. Brings Andrej back up. He's quick. He's Went right to the shot. Good hit, good speed. I think there's plenty of room between that 8 and 10, 12. Plenty. He tried to swing it all the way back around to get on that 11. Not bad on the lead, I guess. No clear vision on the 3. He's going to make Geoff work. Okay, a little good of everything. Gets 2 balls down bottom left is pretty good. Okay, it was a failed safety attempt. He was trying to come across the face and protect his bottom left, but it's going to let Geoff at it. Pretty sure he could see the 4, so that was not. He wanted to get it all the way across. Maybe not. I think he wanted a little bit more travel on the cue ball and less on the 6 ball. It's going to give up Andrej on this 11. Probably come down for this 9. It'll be nice. Okay, good. Probably fell straight, but still at the table. Guess you don't have to shoot it. After 15. It could be a nice shot if you could roll this completely to the corner. Clearing that 6 would be a nice stroke shot. A lot of control. There we go. A little bit more. Alright. I think he's going to get a nibble. But another inch, he would have had a real nice shot. Oh, that's a miscue. It's going to lead to a foul. So that was a tough one. Ended up being 2, real tight shot. Led to a miss hit. Good spot for Geoff to pile on this 1-0 lead. Take care of this 7. Come down table. See what develops. Guess you play for your 3. He's coming all the way down. Maybe wanted an extra half a roll on that 6 ball. But so far so good. The 8 ball is getting where you got to take a peek at it every once in a while. Where does it go? Confirm everything type of thing. But it looks like he's limited to maybe just the corner pockets. Top right, bottom left. Okay, lets it loose, so he definitely was trying to go at that cluster, so it ain't good. He might have to settle for the tough, long one up top right. Okay, pretty good look. You'll probably do 2 for 1 and bring your cue ball down below towards your WPA logo or Andrej's name. A little drag draw. I don't know if that's played here, like in that style of this game, but I would kind of draw this ball. Okay, floats it up there. It's in play. But it does give Andrej, you know, one good shot leads to the next one. Could tie it up. He drops to the rail. It's going to be iffy. Let's get that angle there, Daniel. Give me this corner look coming in. Another one. We'll wait. I want to just see if it passed to catch that view coming in. Could switch back. There we go. All right, so it wasn't clean. Cue ball is under control, but it's a real good look for Geoff. I think you can roll it. Just roll it, roll it, roll it. Hang up it. If you hang it up, it's a win. So just keep it close. Very nice. Splits the pocket. Couple Australians clapping in the crowd. 2-0 lead for Geoff over Andrej. Alice is going to rack the balls, and I'm going to take a minute and wait for the balls to be broken.
You guys are tuned in to the Joy 2024 Heyball Parasport Championships. You guys are following us on social media. We'd appreciate it if you dropped a like and subscribed wherever you're watching this. Big thanks to Omega Billiard TV for making the coverage. Please visit us at omegabilliards.com. We got a bunch of supplies that will meet your needs here, especially for parasport athletes as well. A great supporter of the sport. A big thanks to the WPA as well for giving us this opportunity, as well as Joy bringing in 26 of these 9-foot Joy tables for this event. Tomorrow it will be the 32, last 32, and they will do a redraw tomorrow to figure out how that will play, and we will have one of those matches to start off at 10 a.m. So make sure that you have locked in and subscribed, and you're following us here as we get started. Game number 3. Andrej to break.
All right there, everybody. Thank you, Daniel. Giving you all that good info. Andrej to break, down 2-0. Still plenty of time. Hour and 34 left on the limit. Okay, get the ball down. Little bump here to loosen up the cluster. Looks like that 10 might be pretty coming back, but we'll take a look later. Not important now. Okay, Andrej pockets the solids and does clear for at least the 5 in the side. Cue ball, bottom rail, I guess. Alright, well, you know, it was a good play. Alice is going to try and get those balls in the template out of play. But this is our last match of the evening. And I know yesterday you might have had Raymond from Joy in the booth with me. And he's been busy all day. Interviews and whatnot. That's all part of it. But hopefully he's back tomorrow. You know, it's a better, I think better with both of us in the booth. Feels nice. At least I don't have to talk so much. And he brings that good accent I like to hear every once in a while, right? But we're back at it. Hopefully he's back in the morning. But he don't answer to me at all. Geoff, I think he might take this 14 in the side. Start things off. Okay, cue ball is still 5 ball. I think 1 ball, 5 ball. 1 ball would be nice. just because it's closer. Come down table, you can take care of your top balls or upper balls. Okay, nice shot to come all the way back out. Get a look at more shots. Got the 1 if he wants, but the 7 is nice. He tried to force foul that a little bit. One ball got loose, didn't stay by a pocket. Cue ball is in a good position. He laying it up in his bottom left-hand corner, and pretty good shot. Okay, so 1 ball it is. Right, so it wibbled out. It didn't stay near the pocket, so we'll wait and see. Okay, just found out we had a little bit of a glitch, but we are back. Still on the same game. Geoff did pop a couple balls up, made this table wide open, giving Andrej a look at maybe a straight 7, maybe stop it. Okay. Gonna leave Geoff tough over the 15, or over the 7 for the 15. But if he gets it down, he could be smooth sailing. Good stroke. Nice hit. Okay, a little two-way shot. Maybe a little cue ball control also. Okay, this is a nice play. Just roll it. I like it. Good play. I made it real good. Excellent shot. I think Andre's looking to somehow do a little two-way. Maybe off the back side or the right side of the stripe. Try and wiggle the 7 past. Okay, pretty good. Good play, good play. I think Geoff's going to try and nudge it right back, if not make it. Be nice if he clips this ball, to tell you the truth. Catches the 2. But I don't think he's able to. Just got to float it in. Good shot. Eight looks clear for the bottom left. He's giving a double check peek. But he's ready to go. One more good shot. Close the distance. Get to your side pocket level. Pretty good. Very nice shot. Geoff with a 2-0 lead started to clean these balls away prior to our glitch. He was running out. I was still watching and probably still talking. We're back. Little touchy shot. Just a little speed control. Very nice. Swish. Swish. 3-0. Beautiful. So that's going to put Andrej up against it. The clock is still okay. 1:25 left. But it is 2-0.
So tomorrow we will be using 16 tables as we get started at 10 a.m. We will have 7 wheelchair matches, 7 standing matches, and 2 women's matches. We will be the women's round robin will conclude, and the top 4 will be crowned, and there will also be a redraw for the final 32 on the men's side. The semifinals will start on Friday, and the finals will each be broadcasted here or wherever you're watching. This is going out to WPA and Joy and Omega Billiards TV, Facebook, and YouTube, so make sure you guys are supporting this free stream as these sponsors are putting this wonderful event together for these parasport athletes. And this is such a great event to watch here as we head into the 3rd game. Geoff with a little bit of the lead. Andrej needs to get back into it. Geoff to break.
All right, so Geoff to break. He's been hitting them pretty solid. Squaring up directly at this one. Good solid hit. And we are dry. Alice had an easy removal of the rack, and we're back quickly. Open table for Andrej, needs it now. Time to make a move. Good shot. Nice and straight on the 15. Okay, gets it close enough. Wanted to make it, would have been beautiful on the 9 to your 14. But Geoff already with a lead back at the table. 7 looks clear past the 14, so that's something that ain't too bad. His problem is probably down by the 8. And definitely that 6. Oh, I didn't even see that 6 tucked in there, huh? But he gets this 4 down. Great shot. Good play. Owns the pocket. I think Andrej might start making something happen, maybe. Just trying to float it, hang it up, lay up. Oh, he went right at it. Okay. Went for the side pocket. Still okay. It's in play. Did give up an easier shot for Geoff. Nice bank. Beautiful. Nice angle on the 1 to come right back down. He could probably, maybe even, I don't know if he could get past the 14 to go bringing the cue ball towards the 6. But we'll find out. Nope, but he cleared the pocket. Not bad. You know, moving at 14. Just finding his groove. Quick to his shots, quick decisions, good touch. Easy ball, perfect. Wow, he might shoot the 5 and use the cue with the 3. Like shoot the 5 at the 13. I don't know if it gets past it, he might do it like a cow. Okay, well, he made a ball. He freed up his balls, but it could have been almost where that shot was there to kind of almost play the 3. But still okay. One shot for Andrej here might get him to be the favorite. If we get this ball down and up a little. At least for the 9. Nope. Easy cue ball. Okay, that cue ball got away. Gonna give ball in hand to Geoff. So deciding what, and he could pick any ball and probably get out. So he's just figuring it out. I think maybe use your 5 last. Roll this up. Ooh, look at that. He got real good on the 5, but he's got his mind made up. I like it. Gotta make sure you clear this little ball here. Good touch. Easy ball. Should be okay. Another roll. It would have been really, really tippy top. But he's got a clear bridge. Straight in on this 8 ball. And Geoff definitely made that adjustment. He was hitting everything a little bit. Couldn't get the eye. He was hitting it to the high side all the time. Now he toned it down. He's been red hot. 2 racks. He's going to take a 4-0 lead. Race to 7. So 1:18 on the clock. We still got plenty of pool. We're just taking a check. I think there might be a player's break, at which time I will be taking my break. But it looks like Alice is going to, if she grabs that little stopwatch on that rail, we're good to go. Nope, not yet.
I'd like to let everybody know, for all the parasport athletes out there looking for equipment to purchase, visit omegabilliards.com. Check out our selection of parasport equipment lineup. Definitely find a fit for you. And big thanks to everybody putting this event together. Geoff with a 4-0 lead in this matchup here, as we will start tomorrow at 10 a.m. It will be all the loser side brackets of the event. And once they do the redraw, it'll be a single elimination format from there. And that'll be done tomorrow. We'll get started at 10 a.m. That morning matchup actually is going to be Mr. Vladimir Georgieski from North Macedonia and Irving Gomez from Mexico. That'll be our first match to start off tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.
All right, 10 a.m. sharp, by the way. But if you're following your matches, you're following your player, someone you're rooting for. Digipool there, Daniel, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, please. Digipool is where they could go see the chart.
Digitalpool.com.
There we go.
And to get the streaming is digitalpool.net/WPA.
Beautiful. All good information. Just talking about, was that a good rack and maybe a little clock issue. Re-rack is the decision. So we're going to have another little break here.
The loser side is finishing up.
Just trying to confirm what's going on tomorrow. Once again, just the easier way is just go right to the chart. Gives all the times, all the layouts. But they did re-rack, so I believe Andrej, whoever broke has to give it up, and it goes to the choice play. I guess they can play from there if they want, but it seems like both times this happened. There's no break, you know, how many balls have to qualify for a legal break, none of that. But if it doesn't qualify, they get to, the option comes to play. Re-rack is one of them. So here we go. We got Geoff coming back, up 4-0. Both players breaking well, except for that last one, of course. I think someone tried to go outside the rack. This head up has been working. Gets a ball down, pretty layout. In fact, 2 balls down. Wide open table. Rooting for you, Geoff. 4 balls sitting tight. 11 balls sitting tight, but I think both go. What a good stroke. You know, both playable. Looking like 1 ball. He could be going for the 14, just tough to tell. No, definitely went for the 1 ball. Misfire. Table's still open for Andrej. Down 4-0. Hope he gets on the board. I don't want to see any zeros for anybody on the match. Playing on the stream, you know, get 1. Okay, stripes it is. You know, from here, the only thing is that 13. Everything down below by the 8 is pretty, got lanes and pockets to go to. Okay, gets a little bit too much pocket. Geoff coming back to the table. He was, he missed that one trying to do something. He had a plan, and you know, he really put a lot of power into that 1. Yeah, this is a good play. Hopefully it drops and you got your 3. Good shot. I think Andrej's going to have to force this one. He's going to have to make this first tough shot. Bottom right. Maybe bottom left, but I think bottom right. Beautiful. Beautiful. Big pressure shot with those balls hanging. You know that a miss is, you know, going to lead to some balls for the other guy. Big good shot. Tough shot here. Touchy. 15's touchy. He's going to cut this in, and that's touchy to get position. Just stay off your rails. Not sure if the 13 passes the 5, but I would say so. Okay. Not too shabby. At least limits Geoff. Yeah, you figure he's going to roll it up, try and get it past. Throw it up there by the 4 and 6. That's what I would do, but I don't play this game right. I know that. Yep, up table's good. Always rail. Nice play. Proper hay ball. I have to cross this. Make something happen. Or down, right? Straight down would be a great shot. Bottom left. It looks tough for the side. Okay, tough shot. Well played by Geoff on the previous shot to put him up there. Taking a peek at the 3, but it's pretty much whatever he wants. 4 ball, I guess you gotta start thinking about. Doesn't look like it's easy to pocket in the bottom 2. Little bump. At least opens it up. Nice shot. Good play. 1 ball stayed on a good rail. Back rail would be a problem. Okay. Tried to get position on the 15, want to hold it. Tough shot. But I think Geoff is going to pick either to deal with the bottom of the table or the top of the table, whichever one first, but no up and down type of decision. So you figure 4 to 1. I could be playing wrong. Okay. Just basic, it's basic pool. But there could be hidden advantage I still have to learn. First time really commentating on Heyball. I mean, definitely the first time, but I'm familiar with the game. Just gonna try and put a little oomph. No? Alright. Wow. Well, if he meant to do that, I guess that's wonderful, right? Andrej can win from here. Gets this first ball down, maybe. Same shot. Same angle. He kind of hit it the same way. Maybe he's protecting that 5 all day, and it might have worked this time. Still 1 for Geoff up top if he gets into real trouble. I think I like taking this all the way up to the top rail after the follow. Wow, he must have never had the side, and he floats this in. So he passed up the side, so it must have not been good or didn't fit, but he's going to let Andrej back at this table with just these balls down here. Much different, better look for him. Almost feel like you got to be perfect because of those two balls just sitting up there, like no room for error. Yeah, he kind of hit a bad stroke on that. You saw like the half a skid, little deceleration. Still work for Geoff, just because of the distance needed to be traveled. But the shots themselves and the position, that's all there. Easy cue ball. Okay, just a little overcooked. Still has a shot, but it definitely changes the difficulty. You also leave Andrej maybe down close to this end of the table. Straight shooter alert. Great shot, Geoff. He's going to take a 5-0 lead. Got 1:05, hour and 5 minutes still left on this clock. But it is 5-0, and we're just double checking. If we see a clock go in the middle, we are on players break, and I will talk to you shortly.
And just to let you guys know, during this players break, the clock timer will still be counting down. So that game time you see in the upper right-hand corner is still ticking during this players break. And if you guys just stay tuned here, grab your cups of coffee, and we'll be right back after this short break. are back. Geoff up to break. Start of the 6th.
There we go. Nice solid break once again. But it looks dry. Brings Andrej back up to the table, down 5-0. I think they switched sides on me. No, I'm sorry. But it is Andrej. Need a big bump. Big bump. Okay. Eight ball sitting snug over there on that rail. Comes up smelling like roses for this 10 ball. Looks like he's got a nice angle to maybe go into that 8 a little. Little power. Sitting good. Didn't sit right enough. But he got a couple balls down, which is nice. That 8 ball was going to be tricky. Leaves Geoff with the 5, already with a 5-0 lead. Needing 2 more, clears the 7 with a nice touch, good speed. 8 ball is going to be a problem for him also. Don't think it clears the 11 clean. And he draws himself into a problem. Okay, lays it up. Maybe gets this cue all the way back, which would be a great shot. But no good. One shot for Andrej. Might get be able to get a good look if he could pocket that 12 ball last. Try and come up towards this 9, I think. That's how I would play it. Right he is. Might get a nice roll. There you go. Could have been worse. Could have been up top rail, but maybe still a look at the 9. I like it. I think it's as good as any shot. Oh, he just stung it, and he's trying to protect. That's a nice Heyball shot. Like, if it sat and he owned that pocket, it'd be pretty impressive control. But gets the 9 definitely into play. 8 ball's still a problem, I guess, for Geoff, unless he gets real good on the 6. But for now, 4 ball it is. 6 will be next. Okay, I think the 9 squeaks by. He might have an angle to kind of draw maybe a little bit to get up for the 13. But it's probably a tight fit. He's probably got to just concentrate on that. You know, it was a tough fit. Still a lot of work for Geoff, and he's sitting rail to rail on this. Not much moving. It's just follow up. Maybe even hang it up. Thin 6 into your side. Three ball two could play to the top. Looks like it goes right, but maybe the left, right? Cue ball. And that three, three went up high on the rail. Oh no, maybe you lay it up. It works out better. Same situation. I think if he gets good on one of these shots, like the second shot, if he gets good on, he'll be able to get out. Two straight on the 9, I believe. Gonna have to swing it around. Maybe he could, kind of stay on that rail, but I think he's got to hit this ball. I want to come across a little. Okay, good shot. Want to, get down right where he's at. At least have a good play. Get a good look at this bank. He's eyeing up where he wants to be. Okay. Stays in play. Very nice. Gives up this 6 ball pretty easy. Okay. Here we go. Andrej could choose either pocket for his 8 ball, top or bottom left. Okay, so that's a kind of straight ball. He's gonna have to put a little oomph or kind of use some angles to definitely come all the way back over. Good shot. Nice smooth stroke. That's a pretty good look. Oh. Little miss hit. It's going to be ball in hand. I think he went to the safety game and tried to get a little too delicate, but the idea was there. Just trying to bump the 8 back off the rail and block everything. Geoff up 5-0 with ball in hand, and after this shot he could stay up table. It's not good to see for Andrej. Want him to get on the board. I don't want to see a shutout. So I'm not rooting against Geoff. It is what it is. Okay, here we go. Let's do it, Andrej. Nice smooth stroke. Okay, pretty good. Not bad. It's, it's a tough shot. This 1 ball, I'm not sure if Geoff could see the 2. Even if he can, it's still a lot of work. Andrej's sitting pretty. Andrej's sitting pretty. He gets doubled up. Oh, man. What a bad roll, I think. It might be a bowling alley right down the middle. But it doesn't look good. Go figure. All right. Well, one rail kick it then, Andrej.
All right, guys. Ball in hand goes to Geoff. I'd probably take this 2 in the side, see the pattern. Simple tic-tac-toe, and pushes his lead ahead as he's setting up nicely on the 3. Nice draw shot to get down here to get a good look here on the 1.
Holy cow. Thank you, Daniel. I
buddy.
I don't know. I got something dust in the air. I'm under. I'm like practically sitting on. Look at this place. Scratching a hole.
Oh, no.
Let's go, Andrej. There we go. Oh, baby doll. 5-1 it is. Andrej gets on the board. Beautiful. I think he might even have the break. I'm going to take this minute to get some water. I apologize, but it's all day and I got a little lint or something caught.
Counting down 44 minutes and 53 seconds in the upper right-hand corner. You guys see this is a race to 7, or whoever has the most points at the end of the time. The allotted time starts at 2 hours and counts down and continuously. When the players agree to break, they break, and there is a shot clock that they have to abide to. But the game clock is what we have going there in the upper right-hand corner. In case you're new to Heyball, this is a race to 7 throughout the tournament. Again, tomorrow will be the conclusion to get down to the final 32, and then to do the redraw on Thursday. And the women's round robin. And they're going to be getting down to the final 4 tomorrow. So we'll be having, I believe, one of each matches on our stream table. Like I was reviewing with you guys tomorrow, we start at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. We appreciate you guys' support.
All right, I'm all relieved. Thank you, Daniel. Oh, I sound much better even to myself. Andrej on the board, 5-1. All is well for now. He also has the break. You know, you never know. He might start just whizzing away on these racks now, breaking that ice. 43 minutes left, plenty of time to at least make it 5-5. Got to be perfect from here. Yeah, it'd be something if he gets his first break and run. We get the first break and run. It's Andrej today. A little cherry on top. A 4-ball clears, I believe. But if not, it definitely clears bottom left. But he's all over it. He's looking side pocket, I believe. Looks real tight. Okay, trying to wiggle it. Kept it close enough, so a pretty good inning. Brings Geoff back to the table with a 5-1 lead. Had a little loose cue ball that last game. Led to a quick win. Shouldn't say quick, but a nice easy win for Andrej. Gets him off the 0. So all is well. But look at what we have here. We got another miss. Bringing Andrej right back. Catch the groove. Much better look, easy position-wise. 8 balls clear. Okay, I think think that got away from him a little bit. He's going to have to play off this one and come back unless he is trying to really play it off at the 13 or something. Yeah, I think he just overcooked it. He's got to come back out center table towards the bottom side of the table. Little English. Okay, no, he's got to play up above it. He sees something. But maybe side pocket. I mean, bottom left is all we have. But he's looking like this one ball does something towards that side. Oh, he's on the corner. Still could be out from here. Just got to come back out. Okay, a little pocket speed. Shot speed's going to get this one in trouble, and it's big trouble. Geoff could work his way right through this rack and never have to go near that ball. Very nice touch. Drops to the end rail, but it's still okay. The big deal is a good safety play. No true angle to get it. Andrej's got to come back up past that 8. Pretty big window. But I think I hit these, hard. I don't know if it's worth it to just get the hit, if it's just going to stick there. That could be me playing it, American rotation. Great hit. Ooh, I thought it was all over it, but it is a foul. Ball in hand goes to Geoff. But that was looking good all the way until it didn't. I don't know if, Geoff, maybe you deal with that cluster right now, especially if you could have the one just sit there. If you could just clip that 13 out. It's a little thin here. But it'll come back to it. Maybe he wasn't playing for it all along. But I just saw it, with ball in hand. I saw it. That layout, good shot. Okay, good play. Gets up high enough for the 9 if you like it. I think he does. Still thin on that 15. Still looking at it. Yeah, he's gonna come up a little bit more. But he's trying to get a little bit thinner cut on that 15. All right, two-way shot, kind of. Same type of kick maybe for Andrej. Coming past the 8, then back up past the 9. I don't know if he could twist past the 15. Oh, he might have the whole thing on the other side of the 15. Yeah, good shot. Hard to tell from our camera angle, but that was well played. Unfortunately, well, maybe fortunately, that 15 might look where, might not be able to move it. Just needs a little bump. Man, couldn't move it. If you had that angle to fall that way, it would have been nice. Safety play. Nice bounce for the 14 to stay in the open. think you slow roll this one. Just hopefully hit it dead perfect and it just sits there and bounces back up a little. Because he's got the cover now. You don't want to go blasting and clear up his 13, I don't think. Nice touch by Andrej. That's a good hit. Great results. Well played, Andrej. But that was the best results you could have. Geoff could, you know, kind of put them similar up top off of maybe not. You know, he could thin across the face of the orange. But he's going to probably do it next. No, yeah. So he could, this is much better. Look, this is a real good shot. Good hit. Nice played. It'd be nice if you could just stick it and, you know, do that kick and stick and keep them right on that 13. I don't know. It's a tight squeeze. Yeah, he needed to hit bottom ball. It could have worked. I think it's a foul. No, he's okay. No, it is a foul. Yeah, I thought he could kick and stick. It was just a tight squeeze. Wait a minute. The ref team will be doing their job. I get to sit here like a bystander just like you at home. I don't know if they both sit out, I'm going to have a problem. I won't know what happened. All right, looks like Geoff is going to, well, all right, let's get the big view there, Daniel. Let's see what's going on. They might call for the big bosses. They got a 3-person team. Either way, we'll get it figured out. I don't know if it looked good. It was a matter of you think you want. Go ahead, Daniel. Do the replay if you want.
Oh no, I was just making sure if they question it, I'll pull it up and have it ready for them if they were going to question it.
Yeah, I know, but you wanted to do it now. I had to stop you.
No.
Either way, we're going to wait and see.
Yeah, no.
I'm fully aware of our capabilities, and I'm going to let the refs do it. There you go, if they call and ask. But we'll wait and see. In fact, why don't we put up players' break? All right, Jose Burgos, head referee, coming in. We'll get a nice explanation. And Allison, they'll figure it out. Geoff is awful interested. Geoff's got that close ear right there. So we do have replay, but it's not on every table. So the other tables, I don't know if they're using replay, so we can't use it here. But if the ref does somehow say, hey, you guys got a peek, I think we do have it. But I think it's best that's why these people, the refs are here. Geoff's working this one. Because I do think it was a foul. But, you know, you don't know if he caught it on the way in or if he just didn't get a rail. But there was no rail after contact. So the question would be, did he Click it. On the way in. Yep. So we're going to let Daniel deal with the referees. Give me 1 second because I'm going to cut my mic so you don't hear the background, maybe if Daniel and them are talking. So stand by, at least on my part.
Yeah, 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 yep.
Okay, there we have it. Daniel, did you catch the ruling since I was out of booth? What was it? Is it ball in hand or a foul? It's a foul.
Ball and fan.
Okay.
Wow.
So we had Jose and his team come on up and peek at our monitors, and here we are. We weren't aware of the rule, so we'll be able to have it on call next time for the referee crew. But we're back at it, 5-1. And Andrej back at the table. Geoff misses ball in hand. That's a tight bank. Maybe you're banking it to bank his ball away, but if you make it, thin cut to the right side. Unless he does like a cover shot, splits it. Cover a corner pocket. No. Went right at it. Geoff will have this to take a 6-1 lead, also with 28 minutes on the countdown. The comeback would take a pretty long time, so it's pretty much a score final question if he does get out here. Now, 5-2 is a different story. Looking good. Looking pretty perfect. Geoff's got the speed of the table pretty good. Did make that adjustment, I was realizing. He started pocketing balls. Like something similar to this, he was hitting the high side of the pocket. Most of these type of shots. Recently past hours, now he's splitting pockets. Very good. 6-1. Cue ball coming down, but speed control is fine. 6-1 is the lead. Geoff over Andrej. Maria racking the balls. Up. Alice racking the balls. Pardon me.
Big thanks to everybody who's been hanging out with us today. Just again to recap, we'll be getting started tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and a men's loser side matchup. We'll be getting through those matches throughout the day, and we'll also have some women's as well. They should be completing their round robin, as Geoff now is on the hill in this race to 7. Big thanks to all the sponsors again for making this event what it is, and everybody behind the scenes like the referees and everybody making the event special for these athletes. Heading into the top of the 8th here. So we get these balls racked up and ready to go. 24 minutes and counting as we race to 7.
All right, that was a big game either way for both players, but it was real big. Andrej at 5-2, you never know, but 6-1, you're up against it all. Gentleman's on the hill, and he's playing well. The clock is counting down. Did get his game, no shutout, so pretty important in my eyes. But Geoff is going to pop these balls once again. Good hit. Watch your cue ball. Makes 2 balls. And spread out. Still plenty of time for some clean pool. Get your groove together, Andrej. You never know. But he's playing better. Do think he's playing better. 2-hour match. First half hour was a little shaky. He improved all the way through. Same with Geoff. But for now, ball in hand. Starting with this 9. Okay, trying to take the top side of the table out of play. Not bad. I think 15. If he could get on to 15, be nice. But it looks like he's going to it now. Might go right to the safe game. Okay, floating over. Not a bad play. That 10 ball guy must have been a tight squeeze past the 1. But it's going to put Geoff at the table 6-1 with a 5 ball to start, I guess. There we go. Got to get that sturdy bridge looking good. Good stroke like this. He's going to get a little nudge. That one didn't hurt. Works out well. Loves to be on that same side of cue ball for the 6. Same side of the table with the cue ball for the 6 bottom right. End game type of look. But that 6 ball would be ideal. Good shot to get on the 4. Still a little off angle, I think, to come all the way down. I think he draws to the 7. Pretty good angle. Comes over, draws it down for the 6, maybe. Oh, he tried to do something a little bit. Get this cue ball down. He lucks it in. Andrej is ready to shoot. He didn't see that one sneak in the side. But it does keep Geoff at the table. Still that 6 ball. He's got the cross-side bank. He's digging in. He's going to try and bring the cue back a little. Good shot. Wow, what a shot. Fired it in. Let's just take a peek at that, Daniel, if you can pull it up. There we go. Fired in a nice bank. That's a decent look. You might bank this one too. Almost. Well, he's going to get that mid-level. He's not happy with that shot. Puts up his hand in disappointment. I agree. Sitting on that rail, it could have been a whole lot better. Look at this. This ain't easy. Whatever's lined up here. 12, 13, 14. Well, maybe. Yep. Fell funny. Fell funny again. Still, it doesn't look like anything goes real clean down there off of that combo. But this is a good shot for Geoff. He's got a clear bridge. I believe he is a righty, so he's going to have a clear bridge. Yep. Pure, beautiful. Very well played. Straightaway center. Straightaway bottom left-hand pocket. Dang, let's get that switch. Let's see it coming in. See if we catch a view here. Yeah. That's a good shot. Geoff trying to finish this one off. And could have been better, I bet. But still okay. A lot of work left for Andrej. But the balls, one ball could get it all started. If we could get clear for this combo. Okay. So far, so good. Tough reach, I bet. Yep, so a little bridge work. Very nice. That's a real good shot. I'd like to see him creep up just a little bit, 2-3 inches to cut that angle down on the 10. But it might be too close to get fancy. Just got to pop it in and protect the 8 ball. If this hangs up, it hangs up. He's protecting the cue ball. Wants to have 14 to go. Not the best, not the worst. Could be a free bank for Geoff. Where he could float this down to the bottom left. I don't like doing that. He wants to bank it to the side, but I don't see it. Okay. So speed control was the issue there. He got himself in trouble with this 8 ball falling on the bottom rail. Andrej could get a little bit more defensive or aggressive, but definitely could protect the 8. Good hit. Woo, that was almost real quick finish for tonight. Ball in hand there would have been curtains. Geoff's got a nice bank up to the top right if he wants. Nice, smooth, good angle. Look at this. What a beauty. What a beauty. Good speed, good speed. Good speed. Andrej's got a tough 10 ball, maybe. He's gonna go. Yeah, I think you gotta fire at that 10 if it passes. Because if you miss it, you clear the 8 anyway, right? You figure the miss moves the 8. He's going straight up. Okay. Not too shabby. I think it's too much. I think Geoff might try and feather it a little. Try and make it and hang it up. He could bring the he could bring the cue all the way down table again, but that, guess we'll see. I don't know if they do the 3-rail bank into the side, the right-hand side, because that kind of falls that way a little. I don't know why you would, but it's there. Wow, that might be good for Andrej. Real good for Andrej. That was a tough spot. He played a good, safe, pretty good shot, Andrej, and it's going to pay off, hopefully. Wow, go! How's that ball stay out? He's going to leave it on the doorstep for Geoff. He's going to take this match 7-1, unless he does the same crazy thing and, that ball comes out. I think that's going to be it for today. What a day of pool if he does get this down. And there we go. Geoff's going to take it over Andrej 7-1. Pretty good match, but Geoff, he definitely showed off some firepower, had much better position at points. But that's it for today. Thank you for listening. I'm Scott Simonetti with Omega Billiards TV. I'll be back at 10 a.m. Daniel's going to give you a couple more details, but I am headed for the hotel. Thanks again for listening.
And have a good night, Scott. And I hope you guys will join us tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. as we get started for the opening match at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And stay tuned to whatever socials that you're on. Drop a like, share the streams, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.